Hey guys, I just want to thank everybody who's been commenting on these videos, these questions that I've been asking recently. For giving your opinion on Old Man Revolution versus Anaerobixx, the old channel versus the new channel, etc. And sorry I didn't get back to all your comments, but I had a whole lot of thinking to do because this is kind of a big deal for me. And I'm finally come out of hibernation. And I finally made a decision that I can stick with. And what it is that we're going to go back to anaerobics. It's interesting that, I realized that a lot of people who were older liked my content because I'm older. So obviously what I'm saying works for older people. But I think my general attitude of training really hard, performance-based training resonates with a lot of people no matter how old they are, So, like I said, when I started asking about the difference between anaerobics and Old Man Revolution, a lot of younger people are saying, that they're still going to watch it no matter what I call it, but I still have a lot of younger subscribers. Another thing is, the difference between just doing, just doing fitness and motivation and and diet stuff as opposed to doing other stuff and going for like a holistic kind of thing where I talk about relationships and and self-defense and different stuff. I've decided to cut that out too, and the reason is, like I said, back with anaerobics, I could talk about motivation, I could talk about some of my beliefs, do book reviews, talk about some things that didn't necessarily have directly to do with fitness and diet. But it was still very closely related. And I know me personally as a consumer of information on the internet that I don't like it when, like, for instance, there's a guy I used to watch. He used to call himself Simple Programmer. I actually met him at a seminar once and we talked a little bit. And he had like life advice for programmers. So it'd be like, I would pay attention to something if he talked about fitness. I'd pay attention if he was talking about, about like motivation. But then he'd come up with a video like JavaScript, so-and-so 0.9 Pascal basic programming stuff. And it's like, okay, so that kind of blows me away. So, and I'm sure there are people that like his programming and his work advice for programmers, but they get blown away. Like, why is he talking about lifting weights all of a sudden? The same thing happened with a guy called Brian Casella. He's, he's a real estate guy. Back when I was in real estate, I would watch his videos because he talked a lot about really hard prospecting, as opposed to sitting on your ass waiting for things to happen. And then all of a sudden he'd come out with a video like, hey, I went to a car meetup or something like that. It's like, dude, I don't care about cars and car shows and stuff like that. So he would kind of like, kind of lost me there for a while. Now he basically just talks about business, like salesmanship, and he talks about motivation. So it's a lot more like the same thing. And, I could watch almost every video that he makes now. So that's basically what I'm going to do. I'm going to, leave off the self-defense. And it's going to become its own thing. Okay, selfdefensestreetfighting.com, self-defense street fighting on Facebook, self-defense street fighting on YouTube. I'm not going to be as aggressive with self-defense street fighting in terms of social media. I'll probably put out like a video a week, okay? And I'm going probably to do a lot of like paid advertising. So, self-defense street fighting is going to be like a business. Paid advertising, getting people on my newsletter, giving them information, and the people who want to buy something, which is going to take a lot of the pressure off me having to create so much content like videos for self-defense street fighting. And since I'm going to be viewing self-defense street fighting as like a business, it will take a lot of the pressure off of the Anaerobixx fitness channel, because I'm not going to have to worry so much about making money. Yes, this channel is going to always be a business for me. And yes, I am, planning on making this, my life, but it's going to be a lifestyle business. It's going to be kind of thing that I want to build up over years and years and years, get my 1,000 true fans together, find out exactly how I can help you guys the most. And then we all profit. I make money by getting you the results you want. So we're all very happy. Okay. But it's obviously going to take a longer time to do it like that. So, like I said, that's where I think it's going to be great, to actually use self-defense street fighting as like my primary income source. So the change isn't going to happen overnight. You do need to change the I do need to change the website back. I put new software on. I'm going to put new software on the anaerobixx.com website, but I am going to change the names back to all the social media. I am going to be going back to posting. I am going to going back to answering comments and engaging and interacting with you guys more. And there's going to be a whole lot more of like really just fun community information coming out of the Anaerobixx channel. It's going to become, like I said, it's going to be a matter of us building a community. Like I said, I mean, we could make up a hashtag and we can tweet out when a UFC fight comes out. We can go ahead and cheer each other on in Instagram or in social media when we come up with a new personal record on a lift, or when we lose an inch around our waist or whatever. So like I said, there's going to be a whole lot of fun. Thank you very much to everybody who did tell me your opinions, and I certainly did listen to you guys. Alright, so I'll see you guys in the next normal video under the old Anaerobixx brand.